Hello. I know things look a little different. It's because my computer literally just can't handle recording at max, like anything other than this lowest graphics quality. So that's what we're doing today. Also, fun fact, if you haven't noticed, there's 5 million code for a free title that does this. It gives you spark. It's more than just that but it sparkles. It'll have more sparkles than that. But I'm at the lowest graphics quality. That's also what it looks like right there. You get back here. It's got the rainbow. What do you mean leaderboard guy? Talking about me, I'm gonna leave because I feel unsafe. Uh, we're gonna be doing solver mode. Oh my god, what what happened to you? These animations, they're like a slideshow. Okay, we're just gonna we're just gonna be turning no. Oh my god, these animations are literally a slideshow. We're just gonna be unequipping all these. We're gonna be soloing solver mode because Rocky buffed it. Kind of. He buffed the enemies that are in there, and specifically NCDO2 and I don't know what that name is, but okay. We want Snowsin, Shockwave J, and Monarch. And I think that's it. I think we're gonna get rid of this and that obviously for these. Alright, I'm gonna go to Solver. Let's activate an oil token. Alright. Why did it take so long for the lights to turn on? Whatever. That's nice. Clavi is pretty good. Let's go in. Also, I got the title. I have the title now. I'm just not wearing it because I like Drew Hikari more. A lot of people got it. Let me actually see who all got it. Let's do some investigation here. It's not here anymore. The badge isn't here anymore. What a shame. Who is this man? Why is he so obsessed with me? I mean, I guess obsessed is the right word, but people don't talk to me in Roblox chat normally. Also, why do you call me by my username instead of Sayora? Super guest. Yo, super guest. Can you get Monarch and Hacker Uzi still? I have these buffs on? Okay. It's obvious that there are things I don't know. I think right here is probably the best place. I'll put the Monarch on the other side. Right here's a good place for an entity. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, it hurts me. Hey, at least these animations are in like semi high quality. This Monarch is in slow motion. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, it hurts to see. I legit thought the game was lagging when I saw the animations, but no, I had to remind myself because I played on mobile once, and of course on mobile I had to have my graphics quality low, and that's just what it looks like. It looks like a slideshow. I should probably turn off auto skip. That's what I think I should probably be doing. I'm sorry, what? Did I skip a wave before I even placed Hacker Uzi down? Because I feel like I should have gotten more than that. I still don't like the extra battery game pass. I like it. I liked it more yellow. It made it stand out because I mean, yes, this is greener than it was before, but they're still both blue. And like, yes, Candy Canes is red as like XP, but Candy Canes was limited. Batteries are staying forevers. All right, like we need some variety up in here. Maybe we could get like a purple game pass for what was that? I was just so in shock I didn't even get to actually use its soul. Usually they don't slip by like that. Which I guess they probably could slip by on this side if they're not one shots, or if there's any other enemies in the way. I probably need to fix that oversight actually. But until then, we're just gonna. Why is this so quiet? Music on. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna turn it down a bit though, but I didn't realize it was so quiet. Hey, Syntechi's on Roblox. That's nice. I guess you could. I'm not gonna count this as like my. Oh yeah, but as I'm recording this, I'm at 100 subscribers. I don't know what to do about that information. I have a few ideas, but I haven't been able to execute them at all. Cause I'm bad. I might upgrade this guy once, just so he gets more range. Dude, he has like no particles. He has one every second. Oh, this was gonna be like a soloing solver mode because it's still too easy, and it just turned into me complaining about low graphics quality. I mean, this just looks like a PNG that was like, it's like when you get like a picture and you just wrap it around a tube, like a wrapped up poster. That's what this looks like here. A poster that's still in the cylinder form. Cylindrical form. That's what it's called, right? Cylindrical. That's a word. I'm pretty sure it's a word. But anyway, it just hurts to see. Next wave, I'll place Monarch down. I'm not gonna do anything with him yet, but he'll just be here for summons. Because he's too expensive. I need to focus on farming for now, because when big things show up, I need to be able to place stuff to defend. Or at least have stuff placed to defend. Oh, that's the guy. I couldn't tell because he had no particles. They're barely visible. That was just another mystery. It's not even going to reach there in time, is it? Or it's going to reach there in time, which is the problem. Yes, eat them. Eat them alive. As we send buckets down from the heavens. Blink, blink. Alright. This is Roblox now, for you guys at least. After I'm done, I can just turn it back up to high. It's just that the recording looks awful when it's at higher graphics qualities. No! Okay, I'm just gonna wait, I'm not gonna upgrade any others, I'm just gonna wait, because this one, it's more worth to do this upgrade anyway, and it's one kill away. Yeah, there we go. Monarch's doing damage. Oh, it's because we were on wave 10, that's why. That was a soul lust, I just couldn't tell. Because he doesn't look different, and just because he's fast doesn't mean anything, because mysteries can be fast too. This is... I have hard mode on and I didn't even realize it. The main problem with the high graphics quality is Monarch's domain. That's what it's called. I knew that. Monarch's domain. It lags the game out a bit. Well, it lags the recording out a bit. The game is perfectly fine. Almost just jumped into that box. That would have been tragic. Yep. Alright, we're all at level 3. I'm gonna stop placing extra entities now. Yeah, we'll do extra entities. The more entities, the better. bucket is actually carrying. Two snow sins. I should put one right here. Because I think if they're on this little ledge here, it actually doesn't let you place a snow. Doesn't let the snow forts do anything against SDS, which we want the snow forts to do stuff against SDS. Because SDS is going to be one of the biggest problems we have. I should probably start upgrading Monarch, or at least just once for cloak detection and stronger buckets. Uzi levels. It's not gonna be that hard. It's not gonna be that difficult. I firmly believe I'll be able to breeze through this up until SDS. Sin, I've already gotten to like wave 47, so I know Sin's not gonna be the issue. I'm also worried about Entity O2 because I have no idea what that thing's stun is like. Which, if by the way, if I haven't explained it and if you don't know, Sin, like like the boss Sin has a stun now. It's very short ranged, but it's still a stun. And so does Entity O2, the boss of Solver mode. But I don't know the range of Entity O2's stun. I'm going to guess it's the same as Frost Essence's stun range, maybe a little smaller. Which, if it is, that's a big issue. Because they have a lot more health than Frost Essence did. Alright. Eye is back. I was so nervous there, I thought we just died to Ascended. Clearly we need stronger protection. Monarch's leveled, I'm just gonna place a Shockwave. Especially since we're coming up on wave 21. Which shouldn't be that big of an issue now that I know Blizzard kind of destroys the B5s, but it's still worth watching out for. Notice how this Snow Fort is completely worthless, but this one is not. I'm actually gonna sell this Snow Sin and put it back down here. next to this one, so snow forts get damaged. Because I want them to be a blockade. Alright, let's hope I get like 160 more oil before wave ends. Oh, yeah, not wave ends, but before big guys come. Which, easily, yeah. First of all, I didn't even have Blizzard available. Second of all, we cleared that without it anyway. Did they? I feel like he nerfed them. I feel like they had more health. They used to have like 2,000 or something each. I don't know. It was cause for alarm. That's all I remember. You're not maxed. My farms are all maxed. Okay, fun. I can. Ooh, should I upgrade all the entities again? You know, I will. I'll upgrade them all once again. And I'll save, and next wave I can upgrade Monarch again. Or actually, ooh, should I do that, or should I just place more shockwaves? I think 2 will be enough for now, because we're not going to have to deal with anything big. Like, once bosses start showing up in large amounts, we'll need it. Even maybe just one Eldritch J might be cause for alarm, but... Point is, we'll be fine for now. We have no reason to rush our shockwave placement. Alright. Upgrade you. And place another shockwave. Next wave, I'll upgrade these guys each once. And then guess what? If I have money for it, another shockwave. Yeah, this is why I placed him in the middle here, because he'll get souls easily. So if we're ever in peril, this is the one we go to. That was easy. Oh no, that was... We have no money left over. But this should be enough to deal with Eldritch J, and then the shockwaves will be enough for the infuse for a while. But I'll obviously be placing more of those as time goes on. Tillies aren't really an issue. Ascended, yeah, no, Ascended's not really that big of a problem anymore either, really. Even if they start to be, which they were about to be right there, I'm gonna be honest. I thought they had 14,000. Which, by the way, self mode is much easier solo. Like, for comparison, Doll has 30,000 HP, right? So that's you can deal with that, right? Doll Duo has 87,000, or no, it's 82.5 thousand, which is over double. That's like 2.5 times as much health, right? I think that, yeah, that would be 2.5 times, wouldn't it? No? 2.5 times would be 75,000. So it's more than 2.5 times 30,000. Which is more than 4 people are supposed to give. And it's for 2 people. So it's easier solo. That's the moral. So if you're strong, if you have Shockwave J, Hacker Uzi, Dapper N instead of Entity, maybe, well, I don't know, because you don't get any summon units. None of the summon units are available before Solver. Because these 2 are limited. This one is from Solver. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. This isn't really even a summoning unit at all. because you have to get kills to spawn stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. And thieves are gonna start showing up, but we're not worried about them. I guess I'll place my emergency drops over there now. Starting to run out of room. I have so many. I guess now that I have a sufficient amount of shockwaves, I can start upgrading Monarch more. For the better buckets and also just for the better attacks. The rain is his best attack, I believe. Yes, his domain expansion is pretty strong too, but the bucket rain is... it's AoE across the entire map, which is going to be very helpful for future games. Stuff like Halloween Hard would be so much better if you had Monarch Pump the Bucket. You got 70 damage, Bucket Rain. I think a quality of life thing should be like a button you can click here and it shows all of his attacks and all of their stats. Or at least all their damage. Because we know the cooldown from the attack, right? Like 15 and 70, but the damage goes up with levels. It's not still 35 damage or whatever from the buckets that are sliding down the ground. Like I'm pretty sure it does like 150 per hit. I feel like I need to do something about 100 subscribers, but I have no idea. You know what? Let's make Rocky buff Solver mode again. That's gonna be the 100 subscriber thing. I don't know. I'll figure something out. It might be a little late, but I'll figure something out. Isn't that what matters, right? Did I figure something out? There we go. Monarch is done. We don't need to worry about him no more. Now we just spam shockwaves. After shockwaves are all placed, we upgrade Snow Sins. This is why the computer was dying. But now it's fine because we have low quality. And once shockwaves are placed, we upgrade Snow Sins. Then we go back to upgrading shockwaves. Once they're all maxed, then we start upgrading entities. Or once they're all level 4, I'll upgrade the entities once each. And I'll go back to upgrading shockwaves, finish all of them off, then upgrade the entities more. That's the plan. Very carefully crafted. Which it kinda is actually. I've perfected the strategy over many failed attempts. Alright, here's Sin. You'll get to see her stun. Again, it's very short ranged. she is now start stunning this one, which doesn't even matter because this one can't be stunned, which is actually kind of peak. Stun that entity. Yeah, see, Sin's not an issue. When they get into this like middle row though, they start stunning more stuff. If they can make it there. Yeah, see, like, look. These 6 units are unavailable. But the Snow Sins are still summoning, which is the only reason we really have them, so they're not an issue to be stunned. Only thing I'm worried about is Shockwave Jays. If they get into, like, this middle, like, chunk of, like, 6 Shockwaves and stun all of them, then that's a big problem. But also, if they're over here, they're probably super weak by now because of how much damage we've done. So, this summons can probably finish them off. Plus, we have Bucket. Like, Bucket is just the best unit in the game. It honestly is the best unit in the game, I think. It's just that you can place 15 Shockwaves, so Shockwave J does more DPS technically. Which I think even Shockwave J by itself does more DPS, but Monarch has, what, 5 attacks in one plus summons? How many levels are there? 5, so 4 attacks, because the second one is just removes cloak detection. So 5 attacks including the bucket summons. Which I think if you combine all that would probably be more damage over time. I don't know, the summons are super powerful though. Especially during the domain expansion. Then it goes crazy. That. Alright. Peak. I can't believe I'm not even maxed out on my shockwaves yet. Ooh, actually, okay, I think I am now. It's 1-8 units. I think I'm maxed out on shockwaves. I'm gonna sell 2. I'm gonna sell these back to you just because they're kind of worthless because this one reaches back here anyway. And the reasoning, so I can have one on each side. You'll see. Which, isn't it weird that Monarch kind of inverts colors during Sulfur mode? If I'm correct, he still does the black and white thing on every other map, but here he inverts the colors. Like, he brings saturation back, then inverts it. Or at least, like, hyper-saturates it to where it looks inverted. We're going to be placing 1 shockwave here. Looks good to me. Right there. Another shockwave right here. This is good. We like you here. You're covering the most ground right here, Shockwave. Now we upgrade the Snins. Fun fact, oil tokens still work even if they run out mid-game. They still last the whole game. It's probably a bug that needs fixed, but until it does get fixed, I'm going to keep using it because no reason to buy extra oil tokens. Like, he just kind of floods out the infinity buckets whenever he's in his domain, which is perfect. We want the domain for NCDO2, definitely. Just because of the sheer strength of it. Even though the damage is kind of mid, I mean, 80 damage per second to every enemy on screen is pretty nice when there's lots of enemies on screen. But if it's just to one, 10,000 HP boss, it's not going to do so much work. That's not why we like it. We like it for the 300 HP summons that it spawns at like a rate of 1 per second. So it's really doing 300 damage a second to the first enemy. Alright, now it's the shockwave time. I'm gonna upgrade this one because I'm really scared it's gonna fall into the wall. So I want to make sure it's as strong as possible before it's unable to be upgraded anymore or interacted with at all. Which is okay. Also, going back to the oil token bug, it's weird because the same thing doesn't apply to any of the other tokens. If they run out mid game, you don't get the buff anymore. Which maybe it's because it doesn't apply until the round is over, but I don't know. I think the game just checks if oil token is active. If so, make oil 1.2 times as available, and it doesn't have code to switch that valve off. So if it stops being active mid-game, it's already on. It's already staying on. It's not gonna turn off anymore. Blue N. Green Uzi. We love Green Uzi. I could totally pick up all these boxes. I could be doing that. Let me do the math right now. I'm gonna do a math as if we were on wave 38 because that's probably gonna be how long it takes before I can finish this. It will be, okay. So 38 times 75. So it'll be 2,850 per box. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that'd be 54,000 oil, which isn't that much actually. I thought it'd be more. Alright. Wait for it to get hit by the shockwave, then I'll upgrade. Just so it hits again. Womp womp. Like, see how much easier this will be than 82.5 thousand health? Especially if the other person does not. What? They just walked right through the snow forts. The whole point was that they wouldn't do that. Snin, you have some explaining to do. Which, yes, Snin is going to stick with me because I said it once and now I can't unsay it. I can't stop. Snin is so fun to say. What just happened? Oh, got hit by the bucket ring probably. That's what I would guess. My god. The bucket ring does so much damage, I didn't even realize. I think it's like 120 per bucket, so like a 1,200 total. Maybe more. If that even is 10 buckets. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. If for some reason, like, there's like some buckets here that don't move. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try to count here. Okay, I'll wait till this is over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 10. Okay. I was right. If it is 120, that's 1,200 per shot, which is like every 5 seconds, so it's as strong as Shockwave J. I stand by the fact that this thing is as good as, if not better than, a single Shockwave J. But maxed out, of course. If it was level 1, of course, it's going to be much better. But a maxed out Shockwave, I think it is still better than just one that's level 1. Woohoo. The reason I'm upgrading all of them to level 2 before leveling any up to level 3 is because it's more money to get to level 3, but you get less extra damage. Like, level 1 to 2 gives me 300 more, level 2 to 3 gives me 200 more, and it's 4,500 more oil to get there, so... Not doing that. Not doing that yet. I want more. I want as much damage as possible, as soon as possible. I'll do the plus 200 after I'm done. How does that sound? Which is also the same reason why, when I get to level 3, I'll upgrade to level 4 before upgrading to everything else. Because level 4 gives 500 more, and it's only 6,000 more expensive. Or not 5,000 more, 500 more. Did I say 5,000 more? I hope not. It gives 500 more damage. These two need upgraded. Okay. I can do that. I can upgrade those two. That's fine. Domain expansion. We have SDS. Okay. That's not good. I'm actually going to upgrade all the entities now. Just because SDS scares me. And we don't even have max souls on all of these things. Look at that. It's gonna die before it even reaches the center section. Look at that. They're so dead. Yeah, at least this one has particles more than once every second. It's like 3 times a second. That's still not that much, but you know, it's alright. We're working with it. We're working with it. Oh, I forgot Doll was here. We should be fine. Snowman can weaken it. Bucket could get his. Yep, he got some domain. That was a little close there. I know, he's dead. Yeah, they're dead now. They have so many things happening, targeting them specifically. Yeah, no, you're dead. I'm sorry, Doll, but you never stood a chance. Why does Doll not give oil? I had like the same amount of oil after killing Doll. I mean, she probably gives oil, but it's not like 3,000 oil like it is for the bosses. Oh my god. That was a close one. Let me do the math now for 45. Wave 45. Actually, let me not. I'm gonna actually sit here and wait patiently. It's fine. It was this one. This one can get kills. Times. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'd get 81,000 oil on the dot if I were to pick them all up right now. Which I still don't think is worth it, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, these are all leveled. Okay, well then let's level you guys up. 81,000 feels like a lot, but it's gonna go away so fast. Everything here is so expensive. It'd be good if we weren't in Solver, but we are in Solver, so... I need to be off of you. I need to be on Entity just in case. Entities are break glass in case of emergency. Tessin. That's nice. Tessin's going to get eaten alive, by the way, just entirely mauled. Just skinned. Skinned. There's Eldritch J. The other one died, I didn't even notice. Could you... and I'll wait to upgrade you again. Actually, I'm gonna pick up one box. Just so I get closer to my goal. And can perhaps upgrade them this game. Until I get to that point, I need to be able to see the screen, Bucket Man. Just in case something like this were to happen. Which I didn't need the soul, but if I did, it was very close to me needing to. All it takes is one kill, and this guy goes up to 5,000 souls again. if this entity could get a kill, I might need to upgrade him again because he's not strong enough. The game, please don't crash on me. Okay, thank you. I've come so far. I'm upgrading these ones first because, I mean, still this one, I'm so worried it's going to just clip in. But also, they usually, they hit first, so they're more important. Well, that'll still be useful, it'll hit the Tessens. They're actually kind of getting far and that's worrying me. Which, I don't know how, actually. Most of our units are AoE and we're only making them stronger. And these guys are staying the same, so it shouldn't mean they should be getting too far. Why is it flickering? What in its code tells it to flicker? Like, I know it's not a particle, is it? This thing flickers too? Oh, it's not the orb flickering. Yeah, it is the orb flickering. This orb flickers too? I didn't even notice. Why do they do that? What is the purpose? Let's once this wave 50, I'm just gonna pick them all up anyway. No. No. SDS, no. SDS, please. SDS, please. Please, I've been so good. But once you get to wave 50, I'm just gonna pick them all up because that's the highest amount of money you can get from the boxes. SDS. SDS. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of Tessins. That's like too many Tessins.
領域展開
It's time.
領域展開
Bucket knows it. Let's just grab our oil real quick. Alright. Now we upgrade spree. There we go, that's all we can do. I need like 6 more of these. Looks like, hold on. One, sorry. 1, 2, 3. I need 7 more of these. I do not have 7 more of these. My mouse died. No. No. I'm so close. Mouse. Mouse, speak to me. Mouse. Please. My mouse pad is so far away from my charger. Come on. Get over here. Cause like the thing is, I need to have my mouse. I need this. 666 is pretty funny. Cause what if SDS gets by? I'm just gonna have it on the charger until big guys start showing up. Cause I'm pretty sure it goes in order aside from maybe the infused. Cause it gives you every single enemy that's in the game. In Solver at least.
領域展開
SDS. No. 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 Okay. The thing is, I have to like hold the charger at an angle, because my charger is broken. So I can't just leave it on the charger and play. Like, it's like pretty Fazbear's Pizzeria trying to manage all my power. Okay, maybe we're done with SDS for a while. We shouldn't have to fight bosses. I'd be down for that. I can just charge my mouse for like a minute. I'm totally up for that. How come there's only 3 health bars, but There's 4 shockwaves, or 4 Eldritch Jays. Nephew Sin. Oh my god. I think we're getting to the end of the thing, because I know NCDO2 shows up with all the bosses. There's Doll.
領域展開
Yep, there's NCDO2. Unfortunately, he's at the middle. Maybe he always spawns in the middle. I feel like he's always been spawning in the middle for me. I'm gonna upgrade this one to max. Have this guy stunned. Oh. It looks to me like it's like the same kind of stun as Sin has, which is actually amazing. I'm glad. Blizzard. Oh my gosh. Die. Just die already. I can sell you. I can sell all of you. I can sell you. You. Use. Come on. We can kill him, right? I also have Singularity too. No, they're stunned. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna use it. Please, land. We did it! That was so much harder than it needed to be. That was so much harder than it needed to be. Oh my gosh, so much harder than it needed to be. So, solo mode is still soloable. In my opinion, I think it needs to be buffed again. This guy's got the finale title. That's pretty nice. Executive J. What kind of units is that? You know what? Everyone can play the game their own way. Everyone can play the game their own way. I need like a title for this kind of thing. That's too much stress for one man to have. Well, and then they have T-Dance. Well, did I get any cool emotes? No. Tweaking is peak. This is animation right here. That's what I like to see. Alright, well, see ya sometime else. Wait, no. Goodbye.